Here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. The good news is they're trending in the right direction. Still right in the middle of the pack.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team grid.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
And Booker hits again from deep. Booker's got 9 points.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Portis the screen. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Mann. Portis outside. Beyond the arc. And there's Curry on the assist by Portis. He's got 9.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Booker, and he gets it. To go off the front iron.
They try to make things hard for Booker inside, but he has the moves to get around that contest.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. EA, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Portis, the pass to Curry. The floater, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 14 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Williams with the screen. And that's good. Devin Booker for 3.
This play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. Look, some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. They're down.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Phoenix making a switch here. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Stephen Curry, number 1.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
The open shot by Brooks. From the top of the key, he buries it. Brooks has got his second basket on the night.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Outside man. Pass to Curry. The three is up. And the Warriors with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Robinson for three. Drains the triple.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
5 to shoot. Here's Curry. No good there. Off the double clutch.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Booker puts up a deep three. And the Suns get another three.
He's off to a fantastic start.
Pass to Portis. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
8 for 10 out of the gate. He couldn't ask for a much better start.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Here's Fleming. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And it's Brooks missing. Unloads. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 25 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Phoenix out in front, up 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Duncan Robinson, and it's Riley in at the shooting guard position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Inside, Curry gets it to go through the defense as well.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Portis outside. Takes the three. They get it back. And then Portis with the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Phoenix. Buffkin comes in for Robinson. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Portis outside. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. And the basket is good. That's now 32 points for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Booker on the move. And here's Harris outside. Another three for Phoenix.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
The three from Curry. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix leading by 5. Launches it from deep. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with the Suns, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Phoenix making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Pass to Baron J. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Portis. No good from outside. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 4. They host the Hawks after this one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. And the shot goes down.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Curry passes to Portis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Portis has got his second bucket on the night.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now Curry had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Man. And here's Portis from 13. Again, Golden State. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the evening. What's up?
One shot.
That free throw good from Booker.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
With the floater, and a nice layup by Curry. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
1:36 left to play in the first half. And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Outside man. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. And your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back over to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Butler. Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
No good on the second free throw.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Green. Now man. Launches a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker with it. He has 29 now. A deep 3. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we finished off one half of play. Phoenix out in front, leading by 6. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Phoenix Suns.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's man. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Terrence Mann is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Portis in at the 5.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Back to Brooks. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Brooks has got 9.
I mean, what can the defense do there? Brooks just toying with them, draining that one right in their faces. Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Portis outside. Three-pointer. Stephen Curry again from deep. Curry's got 49 in the game.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Booker for 3. And Booker cash on the 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody in the court can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And a deep 3 from Curry. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Williams, a screen on Portis. Gets the 3 to fall. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Curry. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Brooks. Throws it up high. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Warriors trail by 9. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys at the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive play.
Pass to Curry. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Phoenix leading by 9. Williams passes to Brooks. Back to Booker. From deep three-point land. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the pass to Portis. And here's Curry for 3. Counted from distance. Curry's got 54 points.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Williams finds Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Portis outside. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
5 on the clock. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Portis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Butler on the wing. To the wing on the left. Open look for Portis. And there's another one for the Warriors.
He is such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Johnson. He's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Harris. Outside Booker. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Warriors trail by 6. Man, the pass to Curry. Now here's Butler. Portis with a screen on Booker. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Curry. Good work defensively by Brooks. Pass to Booker. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix making a switch here.
Substitution for your Suns. Riley.
1:02 left to play in the third. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Portis finds Curry. Shot clock at 6. Good! That's another bucket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. Pass to man. Portis a screen. Another 3 for Golden State.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he has 6 sense.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Riley in at the 3. Small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And that one's good. Green.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Buffkin. Pass to Fleming. Here's Riley. Left side Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Terrence Mann.
To say Devin Booker is a tough cover, well, that's an understatement.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Outside, Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
And there's the screen. Booker fires from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Portis. Oh, hey, how about that? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Good pass by Kuminga, showing you can run the offense through him.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And here's Booker. up a deep three. Another bucket. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Phoenix making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Green. Oh, yes! Throw it down!
Oh! We don't talk about it enough, but it's the motor, the energy to Draymond Green's game. He drives with force.
Phoenix leading by 3. Right side, Williams. For 3, Booker. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
It feels like he can't miss.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From deep. And that one's good. Kuminga for 3. Kuminga's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Williams passes to Booker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Ooh, stolen. In transition, here come the Suns. Harris passes to Booker. Back to Harris. Brooks the screen on Green. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 7.
Such a versatile offensive player. Harris using his range this time to strike from the arc.
Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. Butler. 17-footer on the way. And he buries the jumper.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Booker! Oh, missed on the tray.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now here's man. He's closely guarded. Green. Oh, Williams with the block. They get it back. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. trailing by 4. Curry surveys. Launches it from deep. Williams rips down the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. It's money from deep.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Curry fires. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
How many times have we seen this? His team needs a bucket, and Steph does what Steph does.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. He got it again. Sensational. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
It feels like he can't miss.
One shot.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
From deep. Yes, sir, with the three.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. He knows how to get inside and drop once he has fouls.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Curry nails both of them.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Brooks outside. Williams a screen on Butler. Clock at 6.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Fifth team foul.
First one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Cashes it in!
When Steph has the ball, all eyes are on him, and that creates opportunities for his teammates.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. And so he's picked up his final foul. He'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
to 6. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Teams in the penalty. At the line for Phoenix, Paul Williams taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Stephen Curry. Oh, he misses the deep 3. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Devin Booker.